What is up, fellow travelers? Aaron the Old Man Gamer here. We're back with some more low sodium game time featuring Dark Souls 3. And in our last episode, we defeated Pontiff Sullivan, and now we're here inside the cathedral. We are going to be heading out this way. We're going to be making our way towards Anor Londo in this episode. We went out here briefly before to get us a crystal lizard. There's two of them out here. One of them disappeared, so we're going to go after the second one now. Alright, got us another Twinkling Titanite. Let's see, how many Twinkling Titanites do we have now? Let's see, we got 7. So I think we have enough to upgrade our Black Knight Greatsword. So I get it up to +4. So that's as high as we can get without needing a chunk. We're not going to be getting chunks for a little bit. So this area over here, we got a bunch of stuff out here. We got a bunch of deacons up there. They're going to be chucking fireballs at us. You can see them moving around up there if you look real closely. We got some giants. There's a couple drangs. So the Drang warriors are out there. There's 2 of them. There's a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to be heading this way because as long as the Drang Boiz are out there, we're going to have some trouble because one of those giants might wake up and attack us, and that's a bad idea all the way around. So, right now, let's go down here. Okay, there's one more here. And one more here. That should be all of these creatures. The hags are they're a tough bunch because they're invisible and you can't lock on to them until they materialize. So all that noise you hear over there are the deacons. They're all up above. They'll be casting fireballs at us in not too long from now. So yeah, they are up there. Just go over here really quick to draw some fire. We'll go this way, up the stairs. Yeah. Alright, now that we're inside, let's see, there's a crystal lizard over there. And there's a mimic over there, and we're going to trigger this right here so it's usable. Going to use that if we get killed. We can come back up this way. Let's see, we get this. This is a simple gem, I believe, this guy's holding. Yeah, those gems are cool because we can infuse that onto a weapon, and it will regenerate our FP gauge. So it's slow, but it's one of the few things that will do it on a small scale. So it will act as like the Sun Princess ring or the that blessed mail breaker that we have. So we're going over this way. So we'll get this first. Top on off right here. So this is a mimic. You can tell by the chain, and if you watch real closely, it's breathing. So we are going to whack it and wake the sucker up. Just try to stay behind it. There we go. You got a golden ritual spear. Some nice souls there for us. So, in the case of mimics, I've always found that it's best to lay in a bunch of damage early on and try to stay behind them. Because if they can get a hold of you, it's bad news. Because if you accidentally open a chest that's a mimic, or they manage to do their grab attack, they chew on you for quite a bit of damage, and for the most part, that may end up killing you. So mimics are bad news all the way around. You can use the undead hunter charms or the Lloyd's talismans or whatever they're called now. The same effect. The ones that prevent you from regenerating, I believe. And they will put the thing to sleep. Alright, that's those guys. Do they drop anything for us? No, doesn't look like it. Every now and then they'll drop their robes and stuff. Not that we really want it, but... okay, let's see. Those guys over there will come after us. So once we're behind these trees, we should be safe. This guy might come over here. Where's the other guys at? There's one over there, and there's that dude casting fireballs. So we'll just wait here for a second. Swing on over this way. And it's this guy over there. And now we have the last one. So you can see the Drang Boiz down there are starting to move around. So we want to keep those guys from running up on us. Ah, damn it. Okay, top off our health right there. Let's see if we can trigger the Drang Boiz to come up here. Or at least get one of them to come up. Both of them. They always seem to come together. So if we're lucky, we could separate the two. The guy with the spears is a little bit more dangerous because he's got some range. See, they keep enchanting their stuff with dark. Luckily for us, unlike other NPCs, these guys don't have any Estus. So if they did have Estus, they'd be a real problem because they attack you as a pair. There we go. Alright, this other guy should have dropped something. There it is. So we get the Drang Twin Spears. Pretty nice weapon. A little bit gimmicky, but they're alright. Let's see. Over there, I think, is a large Titanite. So we're going to run over there and grab it. So now we could drop down if we want to, but that'll cause us some damage, so we're not going to do it. What we're going to do is try to run down there and collect some of the goodies that are on the floor. So if you're looking over this way, that is our ultimate destination. So this door right here is a shortcut that opens up on the other side, so we'll have to come back for it. So we're going this way, go up around, and then we're going to go towards that area. However, there are a lot of Silver Knights up there with really big bows that cause a lot of big damage, and it could knock us off the ledge. So we are going to go down here really quick, and we're going to see if we can't score these items without waking anybody up, which probably won't happen because we have to get pretty close to some of these guys. So we've got 2 embers and a soul item, I believe. And there's another, I think, piece of large titanite over here. So you can hear that sound. It's 2 of these giants that are not dead yet. All the other ones are dead. They're not moving. So I get the large titanite. So, having played this before, I know that this guy over here is still awake. And that guy over there is going to come back to life. So when we go for that particular item over there, this dude over here will wake up. This guy will stay down, so we'll run over here really quick and grab this. So we don't want both of these giants attacking us at the same time, so we're going to do our best to take them on one by one. So giants, tough enemies, you can roll under their legs, so they're similar to got caught. So it happens when you have to rely on a crummy camera. But the Drang Boiz are gone, so we can actually make a run across. So what I should have done is just grabbed the item and made a run for it. So these guys can't climb up stairs, apparently. So you can make a run for the stairs, and they will stop at the bottom, which is probably what we're going to do. Pop an ember really quick, because that extra health is sweet. So the Drang Boiz are gone now, because like the exiles, they don't respawn after you kill them. So we got both the crystal lizards from over here. So we're going up this way. So we could go up top, but it's not necessary for us to do so. So we're just going to go over this way. We're going to hide behind these pillars. So when they start chucking fireballs at us, we won't get hit. So you notice that the stuff gets in the way and they can't hit us. We're going to run over this way. Stop here, grab our souls. Yeah, he's awake. Alright, big boy, come get me. Yep, see, he can't come after us. So, you know what? We're not going to mess with those giants, because they give you about 1,000 souls, but it's kind of not worth going after them. So over here is a secret door. It leads to a ladder. If you want to go after the Aldrich Covenant, the Aldrich Faithful, it's down there. However, there are 2 of those giant crocodile wolves, or whatever you call those things, down there. There's 2 of them. I didn't say that wrong. There are 2 of them, and they can both attack you at the same time. So, like the Drang Boiz and the Exiles, once you kill one, it doesn't respawn. So the ideal way you do it is to try to aggro one of them, fight it by itself, and try to kill it. And if you manage to kill that one and you don't survive the second one, you can always come back and the second one will be there, but the first one won't be respawned because it's dead. However, we're not about that kind of life, because that's a salt mine. So there's a bonfire that can be lit down there, but frankly, I'd just rather run it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way across this way, and we're going to go up this ramp. So we're going to get some ashes and some titanite, and we're going to fight some silver knights. So be careful, these are all death drops. So if we're lucky, we're going to be able to run across this thing, up this this buttress right here. And over here. Well, we got hit, but luckily we're not getting knocked off. So we're going to stay here. Notice that giant arrow sticking out of our back. That's a Dragon Slayer Great Arrow. Just going to go over here and grab this set of ashes. That's the Easterner's ashes. So I'm going to top on off here. Put my shield up because we're going to need it probably. And let's see. That guy over there is asking to go for gravity death. So we're not going to mess with him. We're going to fight this guy over here up there. Come here, buddy. So backstabbing these guys is probably the most effective way of dealing with them. Unless you can parry, which is a very good skill to have in this area. But as you can see, backstabs are fairly easy to fish for. They're giving you small Titanites, which is kind of lame considering how tough these guys are. So over here's another one with the bow. He might get you. Oh, got us. Oh, hell no. Okay, he gave us a large Titanite. That's good. So down here there's two of them. So it's one Lancer and one Sword guy. So we're going to go over this way, drop down here, and take on Sword Boy first. So luckily for us, these Silver Knights are kind of oblivious. This guy over here is going to pretend to not see us, even though we're standing right here. And we just murder his friend right behind his back. Now, if you're that clueless, you probably deserve to get killed. So, we are going to send him to Backstab City. Come over here, dude. I don't want to... Oh, no, you don't. And two Titanites. Ah, lame. Okay, well, we're going to run down this way and open up that door. So you can hear the deacons down below. They're respawned after we died. So, let's go down this way right here. So, once we open this door, we can run back over that way and go to the bonfire in the cathedral over there where Pontiff Sullivan was. But we're not going to do that because Anor Londo is not that far from here. And we're not going to encounter any significant level of resistance. So, what we are going to do though is we're going to run over this way, drop off and grab that item over there. So we're going to take some fall damage. Unavoidable. But that's a Dragon Slayer Great Bow that we want to have because it's pretty dope. And we're going to go over this way and drop down, and we're going to make a run for it back over this way. So these deacons are going to shoot fireballs at us, and that dude over there is going to start shooting at us with those arrows. But we're not going to stick around to find out because we're just going this way. Go over here, in this door, up this ladder, and we're back. There's all these people shooting stuff at us, but they can't get us. So even though it sounds like a war zone down there, we don't care. So, anyway. So I go down this way. And if you're doing the Lord of Hollows thing, right here is a hidden room. So if you've played Dark Souls 1, you may remember this room. This room is one of the areas. There was a bonfire right here in Dark Souls 1, but it is gone now. So this here's a fake wall. And if you are doing the Lord of Hollows ending, the pilgrim that we killed earlier in Yorshka's temple is going to be waiting right here, and she's going to tell you that your bride or groom awaits. So over in this area right here, down that long hallway, will be Henri. So the pilgrim that would be right here will die and will drop that chameleon spell that it did when we killed it. So this is the bronze set. This is actually, if you remember Dark Souls 1, this is the Firekeeper armor for the Firekeeper that hung out in Anor Londo. Sorry. So down here, see, this is the area where you would find Henri. Henri will be laying right here. But because we're not doing that, Henri is up in Anor Londo. So Henri would be on this bier, and you would do the ritual. So you'd go up there, there would be an interact thing. We would stab Henri in the head with this sword of some sort. And then that would be the absorption of the dark sigils. So over in this area, there is a treasure chest. There is a ring in this one. It's basically called the Ring of Reverse. And if you're a male character, it will change your character gender to female. So if you see movement and stuff like that, it will look like a woman walking if you're male, or a male walking if you're female. There was a rumor that you could give the Ring of Reverse to Cornix, and he could teach you the spells on the Quelana the Pyromancy Tome. But I've never actually done it. I've never seen an option to do that, even though I've had this ring multiple times. It's kind of a useless cosmetic ring, so I don't bother with it too much. Just wanted to show you that. So right here is an ember. And if you're a Dark Souls 1 fan, you're familiar with this thing right here. So we pull this. There's Yorshka's little hideaway over there. So this is going to come down and we'll be able to go up. Okay, we'll take this thing and we'll realign it. All right, and we're in Anor Londo. So we're going to light this bonfire right here. Have ourselves a little rest. And let's see, we've got 5 minutes, so we're going to go over and visit our friend Yorshka. So Yorshka is the captain of the Darkmoon Blades. She is half dragon. She is over at the top of the that temple over there. So what we're going to do is go down the stairs here. And if you have a fear of heights, this is going to unnerve you a bit. This is the same thing that was in Dark Souls 1. We have an invisible bridge. So right here, we're going to walk off the edge and walk over towards that building. Just keep walking straight till you get to this area. We're almost there. Okay. And I'll drop, and there's a bonfire. And here's Yorshka. Hey, Yorshka.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Darkmoon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon. Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
Okay, so now we can join the Darkmoon Blades. This is my personal favorite covenant. Don't ask me why. I just happen to like the idea of it. So, in Dark Souls 1, I tend to go for the Sisters of Chaos, or the covenant that is in that particular vein. I forget exactly what it's called because I haven't played in it a little bit, but it's the one that you get from what's her name? The White Lady or Quelaag's sister. So that's the one I choose for Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3, I always go for the Darkmoon Blades. I'm not sure why. It seems like between them and the Sun Bros, they're the least evil of all the covenants out there. So like the Mound Makers are kind of like serial killers, and the Aldrich Faithful are kind of religious fanatics. It's just the Rosaria's Fingers are a bunch of murdering psychos who invade other worlds and kill people. So I always go for the Darkmoon Blades.
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how. Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. And so the Darkmoon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Erdom taketh many forms, indeed. Off so soon? May the Dark Moon watch over thee.
Okay, so you can get Concords to build up that covenant. So if you get like 10, you get the Darkmoon Ring, and then 30 Concords will get you the Darkmoon Blade spell, which is an enchantment for your weapons. Pretty nice enchantment, kind of obnoxious. Some people don't like it, but I don't care. I don't usually get up that high because it takes a long time to get covenants, or, Concords. They can be farmed off the Silver Knights, so if you have a lot of luck and a lot of patience, you could go around and you could kill those guys. And it's a rare drop off of them. So we're going to head on down here. Let's see, where's my cat ring? Here's my cat ring. So we're going to drop down. Most of these won't cause us any damage, but the cat ring will prevent us from any serious fall damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get that. There's a bunch of items down below. Let's see. I can't see which way that is. I believe we can just go straight down. All right, and this is, I believe, part of the Painted Guardian set. I think it's a sword. Yes, it is. Painted Guardian sword. So we are going to go this way. Go down this way and over this way. Get the Painted Guardian set. And let's see where we go from here. Okay, let's see. There's usually a safe way to do this, but some of these are dangerous because you can fall to your death. Let's see. All right. And down we go. And right here is where we were earlier. So we're going to end this episode here. We'll pick up in the next area. We'll be at Anor Londo. So I'm going to switch back to my covetous ring here. Really quick. Where's my covetous ring? Covetous silver, because we want them extra souls. So yeah, so next time we're going to go into Anor Londo. We're going to go after the Giant's Coal. We're going to try to open those doors. We might go after Aldrich with Henri to complete her quest line. So that'll be the plan for next time. Until then, I bid you all safe travels, and we will catch up again next time for more Dark Souls 3. Have a good one, folks.